I just want to give you a word of encouragement. It's out of Matthew chapter 14, starting at verse 22. This is a story of when Jesus had sent the disciples off on a boat, and then he went off to take some time to pray. And if you can imagine, some time went by, and the boat had gone off of the shore. And so when Jesus had to go and meet them, he actually literally had to walk on water. As the disciples saw him in the distance, they were at first terrified. And Jesus reassured them that it was him. And when Peter knew that it was the Lord, he says, "Lord, if it's you, tell me to come and I'll come." And Jesus said, "Come." Peter went on to get out of the boat and he walked on water. But then a wind came. And as soon as Peter started to pay attention to the wind, guess what? He started to sink. And as soon as he started to sink, he said these words. He says, "Lord, save me." And immediately Jesus stuck his hand out, reached out to him, and he grabbed his hand and he walked with him back to the boat. And together they made it in. And when the other disciples saw this, they were amazed and they glorified God. I tell you this story to encourage you, to say sometimes the wind comes our way. There's different disruptions that come in our world. It might be an illness. It might be a marriage that's going through something. It might be children who are rebelling and going a different direction. But I just want to reassure you that it doesn't matter what the wind that blows our way. It doesn't matter where it comes from. God is still in control. All we have to do is look to him. We can't pay attention, because as soon as we start paying attention to the wind, guess what? We will sink. But our God is faithful, that when we call, he reaches out and he will safely walk us to our destination.